When Jesus was on earth, he had a lot of disciples, but there were 12 in particular who he called apostles. And we can read the list of these people in Mark the 3rd chapter and Luke the 6th chapter and Matthew the 10th chapter. And I want to read the list from Matthew 10. And Matthew 10, beginning at verse 2, says, "The names of the 12 apostles are these. First, Simon, who's called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the tax collector, James the son of Alphaeus and Thaddeus, Simon the Zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him." Most of these men we don't know much about, but I want to look at just two of them today. Matthew the tax collector and Simon the Zealot. It's very interesting to look at these two men, though we know basically very little about them. Now, during Jesus' time, Rome had conquered the Jewish people several years before, and currently Rome was ruling over the Jews, and the Jews didn't like it, to say the least. And the situation caused a political party to arise called the Zealots. And this was a rather aggressive political party, and they were uncompromisingly opposed to Rome. In fact, some of their members apparently engaged in terrorism and assassinations in an attempt to discourage Rome and to drive them out. So they were pretty radical, pretty aggressive. Now, Rome, being the occupying force, they wanted to collect taxes from the Jewish people. And so as one of the ways they did that was they recruited Jews to collect taxes. And these Jews who did the tax collecting were considered to be traitors by ordinary Jews, and even more so by the Zealots. So Jesus, in his wisdom, he chose Matthew the tax collector. He's also called a publican. And to get an idea of how the Jews viewed tax collectors, you recall that Pharisees would say, when they were talking about the lowest of the low people, they would talk about publicans and sinners, tax collectors and sinners. When Jesus used an example of praying in the temple or at the temple, he used a comparison of a Pharisee and a tax collector to get the attention of the people. But his own opinion of these two, the tax collector and the zealot, radically different political views. He chose both of these men as apostles. They were apostles. Matthew, hated by the general populace as a tax collector. Simon the Zealot, who was one of the leading haters, or at least his political party, was the leading haters of the Rome and anyone who worked for them. Can you imagine the political discussions that they may have had? Well, they were able to stay together because they were both drawn to Christ. Following Christ overcomes the differences. And I think we need to take a lesson from them. Look at the apostles. Look at the people that Jesus chose. And even though they're very different, they came together in Christ. Let's think on these things. And until next time, the Lord bless you and keep you.